I think if you're going to challenge convention, you've got to believe in what you're trying to push. It's got to be something very personal, and you've got to be kind of like unwavering against everything that's around you. As somebody, I've chosen to kind of represent this kind of, their own unique perspective, how they can really bring their own story into things is Pablo Picasso. So I've always been interested from, kind of pioneers from outside of just the industries I've been working in. And I think he crossed over into a lot of things. He summed up that spirit. He really tried to do things in a way that made people question what they believed in a way that, not in a way of casting off what they trusted and loved, but challenge it and say, is this actually what I think is the best for us? Is this what I think is the most unique way of looking at something? So with G-Vine, what I've found really interesting is this idea of kind of taking a different approach to it as a category. Gin's got lots of different facets about how you can pick out that juniper and bring a different perspective to it. So I think it was really interesting how Jean-Sébastien used his background in understanding grapes to bring a new kind of vision towards the gin. And that's something that I've really tried to play with the drink. So hot homage to Jean-Sébastien, but also to Pablo Picasso as well. Bring those ideas of looking at things differently into a drink that sums up both of their stories. I've done the drink in the style of White Lion. So we use a gelling agent, which is a combination of lecithin and gelin, using a little bit of like an acid phosphate solution. So it's just a little bit of sourness that just kind of gives that brightness back to the drink. And we're using a vin jaune. It's almost like like the Spanish style of sherry, but done in the French kind of perspective. I think it was the kind of thing that would have been drunk around the area of it, which a lot of things that Pablo was painting about. And then obviously with the bulk of that is G-Vine. So we've used the gin, a nice measure of that, so a good double measure, length with a touch of soda that's just simply spritzed up on the milkshake maker. There's a little spritz of absinthe over the top, again, something that featured quite heavily in Picasso's work. And it just gives a lot of those aromatics, again, a nice tie back into the French side of things.